Staying in the public eye as a world leader is no easy task, especially when things aren't going your way. One day, your lawyer's home is being raided by the FBI. The next, you're trying to hush up book tours which could threaten your reputation. But in times of need, there are ways to divert attention, and sometimes the best ideas are right in front of you on TV.
If the president and France and the UK decide to strike Syria, don't you think that story would be a bigger story than Comey's book that's released on Tuesday?
A short time ago, I ordered to launch precision strikes on targets associated with the chemical weapons capabilities of Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad.
It can be so effective, few people will actually see through it.
I don't want to say this raid is meant to distract from his other problems, but it's called Operation Desert Stormy.
President Trump hailed the missile strike in Syria as perfectly executed, but it could be argued this was instead perfectly timed, and it's worked for him before. A year ago, the media branded Trump as Russia's puppet. Shaking off a reputation calls for drastic measures, and 59 Tomahawk cruise missiles launched at a Syrian Air Force base did just that. It not only gave his popularity a boost, but also a big pat on the back from the media.
We see these beautiful pictures at night. I am tempted to quote the great Leonard Cohen, "I'm guided by the beauty of our weapons."
What changed last night?
I think Donald Trump became President of the United States. I think this was actually a big moment.
President Trump isn't the first to employ such tactics. In 1998, Bill Clinton's decision to bomb Iraq coincided with him facing impeachment. At the time, this order overshadowed him lying under oath in relation to the Monica Lewinsky affair.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
To strike military and security targets in Iraq. They are joined by British forces. Their mission is to attack Iraq's nuclear, chemical, and biological weapons programs. Saddam Hussein must not be allowed to threaten his neighbors or the world with nuclear arms, poison gas, or biological weapons.
Now anti-aircraft fire everywhere. Oh, no!
Who can forget the actual Operation Desert Storm, launched by President George H.W. Bush? With the economy in recession, the Gulf War boosted his approval ratings.
I have therefore directed to eject the Iraqi army from Kuwait. As president, I can report to the nation, aggression is defeated, the war is over.
You don't have to look too far back in history to see world leaders employing distraction tactics. So ask yourself this question. What would dominate an international media narrative? The possibility of a global war or the domestic troubles of a Western country?
You want me to produce your war? Not a war, it's a pageant. We need a theme, a song, some visuals. We need, it's a pageant.
Well, to ask how the media affects Trump's decisions is to ask how water affects a fish. Trump lives and breathes by media ratings, approval. There is a long tradition of presidents in domestic political trouble using international crises to distract the public. And certainly, at bare minimum, you have to think that that's a happy side effect of military action. So in terms of the attack on the Syria that we saw over the weekend, it does seem it's a distraction. It gives the president something to talk about other than Stormy Daniels and the other issues that he's contending with after the rifling of his personal lawyers' offices.